The Closet Disco Queen podcast is the #1 ranked women in cannabis podcast by both Feedspot and Million Podcasts 2025 and is produced by Humble Pond Productions, LLC.
Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
Saturday, we went to the track. It was the running of the Whitney Stakes.
Whitney, the famous Whitney.
Big race. So it's not as big as the Travers, but it is a big race up there. It's $1 million race. So the place was packed. Absolutely jammed. Now, the temperature was only in the lower 80s, but the humidity was off the freaking charts. It was one of those days where just sitting there,
you start dripping. Yeah.
You're dripping, dripping out of, into your eyes.
Oh, gosh. Yes,
down the sides of your face, your back. You're like, I'm not moving and I'm just dripping.
It's like you're covered in a thin layer of moisture.
Thin layer of, just film. Sweaty film. Other than that, it was a great day. But it did remind me of a day 45 years earlier was the same exact weather we had on the day we got married.
That's right.
Because I recall it rained in the morning the day we got married. Then it cleared up, but it was hot and humid. I remember standing in the front of the church going, holy God, one of us is going to go down. It was like...
Because they just had those fans, right?
Yes. No air conditioning at all. God. It was, hotsy-totsy. So fun stuff. Well, and we got married at 11 o'clock in the morning because you got married earlier in the day then. I don't know. Now it's all evening weddings. But so 45 years of wedded bliss.
Wow. That's amazing. We were
able to...
And I've been there the whole time.
I know. So we got together with the kids and the grandkids up at the track.
How lovely was that?
They had...
how are the kiddies? How are the girls?
Everybody's great, but they had to get in line. So the gates open at 7 o'clock. See, there's a lot of anecdotal things that you need to be aware of, like up here, the culture of the track. Okay, so they open the gates at 7 o'clock, and you can go in and claim picnic tables. And you claim your picnic tables by putting tablecloth on it and your stuff. And you can put chairs, But the trick is you cannot stay there. You have to leave. You can't be admitted till 11 o'clock. So you do this and then you're out.
You claim,
so it's like
your
camping,
claim and then
it's like campers rules. You don't touch anybody else's things, blah, blah, blah. So my cuckoo family, because, big day at the track, Mia, Bryn, Sean, and Lex got up at a god-awful time in the morning, Saturday. We're at the track in line. I believe she said 5:30. In line.
Insane. It didn't open till 7?
Did not open till 7. And then when the gates open, people run. It's a sprint.
It's like a run on the bank.
It's like the old days at Cohoes Manufacturing when they had Anye purses. Remember, like people would just like trample anybody in front of them, like get out of the way, and so it was along those lines. So they were able to get 2 picnic tables right near the Big Red Spring.
Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older. Have you consumed today?
I have. Yes, I am having a different type of hummy. It's called Performance, and it's got a little bit of caffeine in it. It's for power, stamina, and endurance. So,
And have you found that to be the case?
yeah.
Are you powerful, staminated, and endured?
It's a sativa. It's the first time I took it, I think I might have overdone it by taking a whole gummy. But anyhow, I fell asleep. I was like, well, this is what I'm good at. Perfecting my performance in sleeping and napping.
There's stamina.
But
I can stay asleep longer than anybody.
But today I am feeling a little energized. So that's good.
So are we to assume that you took half a gummy today?
I took half a gummy.
See, there we go.
Yeah, I think I was able to find my sweet spot. And these, I wanted to get my special gummies, but my hummies, I mean. See how this is a purple and green package?
Yes.
Well, this is the one I wanted. It's also a purple and green package.
Okay, hold them side by side.
Uh-huh. So I got
it's
the
an
wrong
optical delusion.
Yes, it is.
Wow. So you were triggered.
Yeah.
You were trickeried.
I was not attentive enough, and I got,
But it looked just the same.
Yeah, it does. And I was going to try and exchange it. She said, you could, except we're out of the relaxed ones. And I was like, oh, would they work for me?
Now, am I incorrect in recalling that hummies at one point was spelled with a Z?
I think you're wrong. I think it's always been IES. But I got another one that said the name, they're changing the name or something. TreeWorks. Or maybe that's just the company. I don't know.
Okay.
Experience the entourage.
Oh.
It even says, into one. Separate one hummy along perforated line into two halves. Consume half for $5. It's got 5 CBG, which is the giggle one, 5 THC, and 5, that's it, THCV, whatever that is. Vim and vigor, maybe.
Vim and vigor, all we could ask for.
How about you? What you smoking?
I am smoking. I've got my little ones still. My
Hepworth, fond of those.
Green crack kush, little sativa dog walker. Sun grown and naturally terpene rich. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm smoking.
You like those?
I do. They're, perfect little size, little teeny itty bitties. So, and it's, not even 9 a.m.
I know.
But I've been up for 4 hours.
Well,
go figure.
Yeah.
I swear, who needs an alarm clock when you have dogs? They are creatures of habit.
You need to change their habit, shift it forward a few hours.
Just cuckoo. Well, it's nice to know that we've both been able to consume some cannabis because I am really getting close.
Hold everything. Did you hear the thing about the thing? Wait, what? Say it again, say slow. Wait, what? Nope, still don't believe it, no. Too wild, too weird, to no way, Jose. It's the segment where the truth won't stay. Wait, what?
So, TT, are you ready to play? What? Wait, what? I have some mind-blowing facts that might just blow your freaking mind. Wait, what? How about we're closer to the year 2050 than we are to the year 2000? The year 2050 is only 24 years away, whereas 2000 was 26 years ago.
Oh, no. I don't like this. I don't even feel like I'm in the 2000s sometimes.
I know. I keep thinking, the 90s are just, like yesterday.
Yeah, right.
I forget the aughts altogether. The aughts and the teens.
Yeah, where did that go?
We're more than halfway through the 20s.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're closer to the 50s than we are. Well, we're not going to make it there.
God willing.
I know. Can you imagine?
Well, that would be just
keeping your brain alive.
That would be just too much. Too much. All right, let's do another one. Okay, here's one. Cleopatra lived closer to the Apollo 11 moon landing than she did to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Wait, what? The Great Pyramid of Giza was completed around 2560 BC. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC and died in 30 BC. The Apollo 11 moon landing happened in 1969. Cleopatra lived about 2,530 years after the pyramid was built and only 1,999 years before humans landed on the moon for the first time.
Wow. That is a mind bender.
See?
Yeah.
Simple little teeny facts that
just
hard to believe, huh?
Oh.
Let's see.
That is, that just goes to show how fluid time is, you know?
Absolutely.
Because the same minute can feel like an hour or a millisecond, you know?
Mm-hmm. There are people alive today who were born before the invention of sliced bread. The first commercially available sliced bread was sold in 1928.
Wow, that's where that saying comes from.
Yep, meaning folks are walking around today who were born before you could buy sliced bread. My dad was born in 29, so would have been a brand new thing.
Mm-hmm. Same for my mom. Yep.
Yeah. So, just some weird little things. Ta-ta. The entire history of TV fits into the lifespan of some people still alive today. The first TV broadcasts were in the 30s, less than 100 years ago.
You know what blows my mind, too, is when you start talking about computers and just how recent that's been. Like, and all of our lives have changed so dramatically because of, so dramatically. In what feels like a very foreshortened time.
Actually, when you and I were doing our desktop publishing thing back in the day, we had a little Macintosh SE. Wait, what?
Yes.
With a little 8-inch screen.
Tiny screen.
Teeny tiny screen. And I think, if I remember correctly, it had 512 megabytes of
memory,
storage or memory.
Or RAM or whatever
something.
It is. Yeah.
That was like 1/1000th of what
your phone can do.
Our phone can do right now.
Crazy. Well, remember that computers used to fill rooms,
Yeah.
Like if you look at the old sci-fi movies.
Like the Univac, remember?
Yeah.
The cartoons, it was Univac. Yeah. Get the Univac.
And the lights are blinking.
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. That was what we thought computers were doing. And that's what they were doing. But it's hard. And then I had the grandchildren in the car and we were going by the Albany Nano Fab. And I was telling them, I said, I'm working with people who are coming here to work there. I said, this is a very unique spot in the whole world. They're going to be manufacturing chips. I was trying to explain,
what is the chip? Yeah.
that are so small and difficult to create that people from all over the world are coming here to work together to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know.
And the thing is so small, and that complex is like, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of square feet of technology.
It's humongous. Yeah.
Just to get this quantum chip. That's what they're working on.
Amazing.
So, yeah, it's wild.
Well, I think I'm trying. I guess everybody feels like they've seen a lot of change in their lifetime, but
I really do.
I'm curious to see what the next 10 years is going to bring, because I was thinking about like your mom and my mom. My mom grew up without a flush toilet. You know what I mean? Like, so in her lifetime, she saw a lot. She used to see things that like the AI stuff, and she'd go, "I've lived too long."
Like this is progress, right?
Just like, I can't even wrap my head around this.
Yeah.
But I do. There are things that have completely disappeared that were very common when we were young, just because of the advances in technology, and some of the language we have that still refers to old technology, like
dialing a phone, hanging up a phone, hanging up what? What are you hanging up?
Yeah,
it's
well. Talking about typewriters. And I was doing I have a book of crossword puzzles, and I was doing one, and it said, modern notification technique. And the answer was beep, like a beeper. I was like, there's some really old puzzles in this.
My God.
And like one of the answers was USSR. So,
USSR? Wait, what? Yeah. How old is that? It's got to be like 40 years, 30 years old.
No, it's just it's a compilation of 100 New York Times Sunday puzzles. So they just went and pulled them.
Random.
I think,
over the course of time.
Yeah,
okay,
they
gotcha.
started in the 40s with the puzzles.
You're in Ronald Reagan's era.
Either or, peace, war, Madonna, whore, this, that, skinny, fat, dog, cat, yes, no, stay, go high, low.
TT, are you ready to play TT's Choice?
I am.
If you recall, this is an activity where TT has the opportunity to be presented with an either or, would you rather, or a what if, a question that just is going to pique her interest. And we will find out what she's thinking and why. So 1 through 75, TT has chosen a number of numbers. Date, but we still have quite a few remaining. So TT, 1 through 75, pick a number you have not chosen. Pick another number.
I choose number 37.
Ooh. Would you rather know the exact moment someone stopped liking you, or never find out but sense it forever?
I'd rather know. I'd rather know so that I wouldn't wonder if I'm just being paranoid, like that person hates me.
I just knew it all along. I just knew it. I know they don't like me.
I get a feeling. I just had this. I would want to know, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So so now you know. So how does that, impact
my interactions with them? I probably wouldn't be so quick to try and please, I'd be like, nothing I say or do is going to make a difference in what they think of me. So I think I would probably have a lot less interaction with that person if I had a choice. Because who wants to be around somebody, detests you? Or, didn't say detest, but
no, it didn't say detest. I just like the way you jumped into that.
What was it? Didn't like?
Stopped liking.
Stopped liking. Okay. Well,
we run right to detest.
I can't, because I think.
Well, if you don't like me, you must detest me.
Well, no, but if you stop liking someone, it's because there's a reason, right? I mean, usually.
Yes.
You stop liking them. Because even if you move 1,000 miles away from somebody, that doesn't mean that you stop liking them if you like them, right? Something has to happen to change your mind. So, yeah.
I think I agree. I would.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'd like to know, because you're right. I think you spend a lot of time maybe incorrectly assuming that someone doesn't like you, and perhaps missing out on great conversation or great interactions or, great activities. Whereas, and you're right, and not wasting time in trying to, time and energy.
Win somebody over who just have this feeling
that just, for whatever reason, decided they don't like you. So now you know, and you can move on. I think, that sounds healthy to me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so we've declared it so. That is the healthiest response.
Make it so.
Make it so. It's the way it is. Interesting. How very interesting.
That is interesting. At first, I was tempted because I thought, well, I can just, not have to. Well, I guess I was like, knowing knowing that someone dislikes me gonna make me sad or, or feel some way I don't want to feel,
But is it going to make you feel worse than making assumptions?
Exactly.
I mean, is there a difference in how you feel? If you've already assumed someone doesn't care for you, does that make you feel differently than if you find out that someone truly doesn't care for you? Like, one's speculative and one is firm.
Right.
So,
yeah, I think I'd rather, like I said, I'd go with wanting wanting to know. But I can, like I said, I can kind of see the other side of it. It's an ailment I have, being able to see both sides of things.
Oh my God, me too.
That's why these are hard, because you ask me to choose.
I know it's just not fair, because I've always said, you don't want me on a jury. No, I'd hang the thing. Geez, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Let me think now.
Yeah.
No,
he's guilty. He's innocent. He's guilty. He's innocent. Who just spoke last? Yeah. I believe he's innocent.
Let me see that again. It could have, it might have, it should have. No, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be very good.
I mean, it's a good quality to have, being able to, put yourself in someone's shoes, weigh out different options. That's a good thing, but it can be taken to the unfortunate extreme too.
But yeah, I think I'm a little on the extreme side.
She doesn't like me, noted, filed and gone. He's got a problem with my vibe, I'm moving on. They're whispering at brunch and I was not invited. Baby, that's a table I don't need to be seated and delighted. I used to chase approval like it owed me rent. Used to rearrange my whole self, wondering what it meant. Did I talk too loud? Did I laugh too much? Did I say the wrong thing with the wrong tone and the wrong touch? Not my hill, I'm not climbing that. Not my circus, not my monkeys, not my habitat. Some people aren't your people and that's perfectly fine. I'm not wasting good sunlight trying to change somebody's mind. Not my hill, not my climb. I got better things to do with what's left of my time. Life's too short to shrink for someone else's comfort. Too short to audition for a role in someone's court. You don't like my laugh, there's the door, my love. You don't like my energy, take it up above. I spent my 20s desperate, my 30s trying hard, my 40s getting tired, my 50s off the card. The guest list for my energy is shorter every year. And if your name ain't on it, honey, you can't get in here. Not my hill, I'm not climbing that. Not my circus, not my monkeys, not my habitat. Not my hill, not my hill. Some hills aren't meant to be climbed, they're meant to be waved at. From my hammock with a drink, wearing a very comfortable hat. I wish you well, I wish you peace, I wish you all the best. But I'm done climbing hills for people when my hammock needs me. And my hammock never judges, and my hammock always fits. And you can't say that about people, now can you?
How old would your dad have been?
God, my dad would have been 22, so
104. Wow. Think of that. Like your dad could be 104.
he was so much younger than my mom when he died. It's hard to even imagine,
Well, my mother, I was trying to tell her yesterday that Dan and I were, it was our 45th wedding anniversary. I said, oh, you and Dad would have been married 70 years. And then I thought, I've been married longer than they were. Like, they were married 40 years when he died. And he's almost gone 30 years. He's almost gone as long as they were married. Like, she could have had another whole freaking life.
Yeah. Well,
another whole freaking life.
My mom was without my dad for, 25 years.
Another life.
Yeah.
But what did they do? They sat around waiting to die. There was no plan after that. There was no thought of what's next.
Right. Well, I know when both my parents were alive, it was like, we'll do some traveling. And they did a little bit, after my dad got better from his first stroke. But that only lasted so long, till his health got really bad. So, yeah. Why? The other thing is, why do we have to wait, till we're too old to get around to be able to go places and do things?
I don't know. 30 years.
Mm-mm.
And she retired. She retired.
Well,
he died in November and she retired for the first time in April. I don't know why I don't know what prompted that.
But then she worked until she was,
then
till
she
recently.
went back. She couldn't stand it.
Yeah. Well, she had no social interaction.
It just, I don't know. I guess, you don't know the future. She never thought she'd live to be,
right.
93. But just to not even, I don't know. I just not even consider anything different.
I think with my mom, she was just so relieved after so many years of taking care of
people.
Bobby and then my dad. Yeah.
Yes. My God. Why would she willingly? I can see that.
Yeah.
Good God. Can you imagine? I'm getting stuck taking care of seriously.
I know. It's just yikes.
I wish you had her mind, because I would say, what would you do differently 30 years ago?
Yeah.
Really, what would you have done anything differently? Maybe not. Maybe.
I don't think my mom was very involved with all of her grandchildren. So, I think that's one of the things. Hey, listen, I don't know what I've been doing for the past 20 years. Living a sort of a strange existence.
What do you mean?
Well, because we weren't sure if for 15 years, we weren't sure if it was going to fold or not, that whole thing. So how deep do you plant your roots when you think you might be leaving at any minute?
No, that's a point.
Yeah. But I mean, I did meet people and make friends and stuff.
I do.
We've got a list and it's getting long, petty to profound, what feels so wrong? Sticky notes and middle-aged sass. If it don't serve us, it can kiss our ass. Fuck it, fix it, or forget it. We're seasoned queens, don't regret it. If it drains our soul or wastes our wit, we file it under, oh hell no, skip it. From bad bras to toxic friends, we draw the line and tie the ends each week. A gripe or hill to die on with Queenie and TT. The bucket list lives on.
Wait, what?
You should just make that the intro.
I'm gonna. That was much better. Wait, what? All right. Well, so you.
I don't know. I just thought it was.
Well, I could. Yeah, I'll just put this in front of it.
Yeah.
We sound like little wolf
Seals.
cubs or something. Yeah. Oh, we got to come up with a fuck it.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we were.
That's what we were doing.
Instead of yipping like a dog.
Say fuck it to speak like a human.
Oh, you think I would have one? How about?
Saying fuck it to. Oh, go ahead.
No. I would have been something highly personal against Janice or something.
That's okay.
No.
I was going to say, God, now I've forgotten it.
Sorry.
Just slipped away. Maybe. Oh, I know. How about saying fuck it to getting along? No. Getting along to, what's the phrase? Getting along. Something along. Okay. Going along to get along. Going along to get along. In other words, just kind of putting up with stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go along with it just to get along with people.
So that just reminded me. There was one very good article I read that was kind of like that. And it had to do with, it actually dealt with the gist of it was the older you get, the less likely you are to engage in, bullshit, basically, because you've decided or felt been there, done that. I don't have to put up with this shit anymore.
Yeah.
Here we go. Psychology says the people who seem unbothered by criticism in their 60s aren't thick-skinned. They've simply run out of energy to perform for audiences that were never going to be satisfied anyway.
Ooh,
Snap.
that's a good one.
Snap, snap, snap. Yeah. Fuck it to all those people who are going to try to criticize.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's exactly why. So this little article is I've actually found it online in a science blog. It's Science Blog is the name of the site.com. And it's basically indicating the calm of a person in their 60s often gets read as thicker skin, but lifespan research on emotions suggests something more specific, a reallocation of attention away from audiences whose approval was never available in the first place.
In the first place. Wow.
Never available.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Well, that's like that scenario where we were talking about before, where, would you rather have like what? I think that's it. You would waste energy. You would waste your time, energy, emotions, whatever, on trying to,
get a reaction from something or someone.
If you're feeling like they don't like you, then I would think one thing you might do is, try to win them over, go out of your way to be nice and, but that's energy. That takes time and energy. And so you wouldn't have to use that energy anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's aging involves not only cognitive and biological change, but shifts in motivational priorities and emotional goals.
Yeah.
With older adults frequently showing preserved or even improved emotional well-being through strategies that prioritize emotionally meaningful experience. So
that makes a
where you're going to spend your time, right?
Well, and it's like, you know what? Like, that whole craze, which I love, is the We Do Not Care Club.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We just do not care anymore. We just are like, you know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. It's so much easier now to just let that shit go.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think underlying that is not only are we tired of it, but also we know we have a limited time on this earth. And,
correct.
I think that motivates a lot of it. Like, I don't have time for your bullshit.
So in your 20s and 30s, the working assumption is often that the approval can eventually be earned by trying harder or becoming more competent. In your 40s, that assumption starts to look strange. By your 60s, for many people, it has quietly dissolved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's time to say fuck it a little earlier.
Yeah.
You know, think of all the time wasted. Anybody, it's like this says, anybody who's spent a working life inside institutions, families, or public-facing roles has met with at least a few audiences that you're never going to get their approval.
Mm-hmm.
The relative whose approval was conditional, the manager, and the peer group.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep. Wow.
The sooner we can realize that, the better off. So
it took me until I retired from my most recent job to realize that. After killing myself.
It's not caring, it's caring about different people.
It's caring about the things that matter the most. Yes.
So this is
nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Fuck it to wasting your time.
Mm-hmm. Basically knowing what hands to fold.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because we're incapable of performing for an unappeasable audience. We've become unwilling to spend the budget on it. So it's more energy reallocation.
This makes me think of is your group. How much energy have you put into that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's true. Unattainable goal. It's an unattainable goal. Why do I continue to expend energy on it?
Because we like to think we can change.
Or it's not working because of some fault of mine.
Right. And I need to atone for it somehow.
Right.
I need to make right. I need to make it right. What is that big thing in us? I need to make it right. I need to make sure
make
they
it
understand.
Right for who?
Right. Exactly. Who? Not for me. If I'm the one who's losing sleep over it.
Right. Correctamundo. TT. Agreed. Wholeheartedly. Yeah. I'm expending energy. Precious energy on this, and it's unattainable. So I think once we change our vocabulary a little bit or acknowledge what it should be using the proper word.
Yeah, that whole if I try hard enough, if I work hard enough, it will happen. Mm-mm.
Right. We still have choice. So, wow. See how we
good one.
Pulled a good fuck it out of thin air.
No one, you're Guana. Near my marijuana. Keep your spurs to yourself. Don't wanna end in a pot on a shelf. Spurs to yourself. Don't wanna end in a pot on a shelf. No one of your guana. Don't wanna end in a pot on a shelf. Keep your spores to yourself. Don't want your guana near my marijuana. Keep your spores to yourself. Don't wanna end in a pot on a shelf.
Have you seen the video of that woman with triplet girls or identical triplet girls? They're like, and if she tells one of them no, they all three burst into tears. So of course she's torturing them with it.
Right.
And videotaping it.
Check this out.
Yeah, she's like doing it. She's like, catch this. And then they just...
I've seen people do that with what? I can't remember what it was that they made the kid cry. And then they take it away, and then the kid starts giggling, and they hold it back up, and they start crying. It's like really funny, but it's not very nice.
No, not at all.
The poor child.
I know. So here, I'll have to... Why? Why is that funny? That's not funny. I mean, really?
It's hysterical. I don't know.
It is like
my stomach.
Well, it kind of reminds me of all those times we'd be on the phone and the kids, Mommy, we're hungry. Did I say? Can you see I'm on the phone? And then we'd start laughing. Oh my God. Oh, it's no wonder they hate me.
Oh. And I think of the damage I must have done.
I know. Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I mean, she just
was getting such a kick out of it.
She's like, watch this. You haven't seen anything yet. You want to see a real shit show? I thought I give her a lot of credit. Because you know what? That's true. That's life, baby. That's just the way it goes.
You either do that or you dress them up and
you have to.
Pictures.
Yeah, you put them in really weird looking little outfits and stuff. Just laugh at them, like the Minkman glasses.
Right. Minkman glasses.
I know. I had pictures of the twins in Minkman glasses when they're infants.
Why are you calling them Minkman glasses?
Because don't they look like someone by the name of Minkman?
His brother-in-law, I called them Minkman glasses, and he said, "What?" He said, "Those are Groucho Marx glasses." I said, No, they're called Minkman glasses.
Well, we called them Minkman glasses at the BNSA. Like we put them on.
I thought that's what they were called.
That's what I call them.
I was arguing it, and then I went and Googled it because I had to prove I was right, and I was very wrong.
Did Minkman? Nothing came up for Minkman glasses?
No, you did not have that kind of an impact on the...
Wow. Well, no, it's a very small sample. Very small sample of people that would... Anybody I've spoken to, and probably 4 other people would recognize that they were Minkman glasses. Like I have Rita's phone. I could text her right now.
And, what do you call those glasses with a big nose and mustache?
Yeah. Or I'd say, draw me a picture of Minkman glasses, and that's what we'd get back. So they were pretty funny. Had a lot of fun with those back in the day. Yeah. You argued with your brother-in-law that they were called Minkman glasses. So, TT, what's on your playlist for this week?
More of the same. But we are having a 40th birthday party for my niece. Well, her husband is having us all over for her 40th. So I have that on the agenda. And that's about it.
That will be fun.
Yeah, just whatever I feel like.
Whatever you feel.
I know you're counting the days. It'll be soon.
In 2 weeks, I'll be there. That's what I have to keep telling myself. 2 weeks, I'll be there.
You'll be here. You'll be
there.
On the beach.
I will be
dipping your toes in the water.
I will be there. I will be there in a catatonic state.
That's okay.
Although it does look like all 4 girls can come.
You finally got an answer.
Well, kind of, sort of. So, TT, have a wonderful week.
You too, Queenie.
Tick, 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 tick. 12 days, 12 days, 12 days. That's all I'm going to keep saying.
We're going to have so much fun.
I can't wait. And I'm going to have my girly girls with me the first week.
I know.
Yay.
I can't wait to see them.
Yay. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Okay. Have a lovely time. And everybody enjoy. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
We used to hold our tongue so tight, smile through crowds just to be polite. But now we've reached a certain age where bless your heart means turn the page. We've earned our stripes and stretched our skin. We've heard the gossip, took it in. But now we light, exhale, and grin. You can't shame what we're swimming in. We don't care anymore, not one damn bit. Let the neighbors talk, we're over it. Pass the snacks, play the song, pour the tea. We're midlife queens and we're finally free. Laugh lines deep and our standards low. If you're uptight, honey, you gotta go. This is our era, our encore, our roar. We don't care anymore. Used to diet for the dress, used to fake it just to instead. We're the voices in your head. This is joy, rage, wisdom, and more. And we don't care anymore.
The Closet Disco Queen podcast is the number one ranked women in cannabis podcast by both Feedspot and Million Podcasts 2025 and is produced by Humble Pond Productions, LLC. If you are interested in being a guest, email us at info@humblepond.com or reach out on Facebook. Visit Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen and leave us your 5-star review and comments. Thanks.